I'm Jeff Gobeil. I'm a stand-up comedian here in Winnipeg, and I've been doing comedy since 2022. I guess my original introduction to stand-up comedy was actually my parents' divorce. My mom asked if I could steal cassette tapes from my dad, and then my dad did the mature thing and asked, can I steal them back? And when I was stealing them back, he was very specific. Can you get, it's gonna say on it, the Red Skin Comedy Tour Don Burnstick. It was a guy speaking and people laughing, and I'm like, I wanna do that. How do I do that? What is that? And my dad was like, he's a comedian, he's a joke teller. I actually started with joke writing for my younger sister. She was doing open mics, and I didn't even know what that was. She explained it to me, and I was like, if I wrote a joke for you, would you be willing to say it on stage? And she's like, yeah, anything helps. And one open mic she couldn't attend, and it was like fully booked. So I reached out to Paul Robluskis, and I was like, can I have my sister's spot? And he said, yeah, for sure, come on down. And yeah, that was October 2022. My dad actually didn't allow for like indigenous, I don't even think we called it that. Like it's like native media in the house growing up, because all natives on TV were depicted as like the enemies of cowboys. Outside of that cassette tape was actually the only like exposure I had to native people in media at all, outside of the Italian boy from Twilight. I think that was like my first, like, I'm like, holy crap, a native on TV, and then he's not even native. What was that guy's name? Taylor Lautner. Yeah, he was my first, he was my first native. I like Bill Burr because he reminds me a lot about my dad. After my dad passed, I got really into his podcast. My dad was very much like Bill Burr in that he would fly off the handles over nothing and then be genuinely apologetic about it and admit how stupid it was to not only get mad, but what he was getting mad at. I once asked my dad, can I watch Lord of the Rings on the big flat screen that we had? Which, of course, he said yes, but what I don't think he realized is I wanted to move it to my bedroom to watch it. So I did, and he came home, he's like, who sold the TV? And he flipped out. Finally, when he was done yelling, I was like, it's upstairs, Dad. And he was like, I feel like such an idiot for yelling. Could you just bring it down, please? And I'm like, Lord of the Rings is like a 12-hour watch. We're going extended edition here. No, I can't bring it down. Yeah, Bill Burr reminds me of my dad a lot. I always got to give a shout out to Paul Robluskis. He not only put me on, but he continues to throw shows my way. Shout out Paul. Spencer Damas helped me out a lot. But honestly, the entire Winnipeg comedy scene, it might feel cliche to shout everyone out, but if I could, I would. I honestly, the entire Winnipeg comedy scene and the native homies over in Sask. Yeah, we got a show at the side stage, Bannock Bums Dark and Dirty, May 27th. Tickets are already moving. Oh, we're already 20 days away, and we have sold, it's selling. I think I'm still new. I think one of the skills that you should learn first is just writing in general. If you can write a joke. Honestly, writing is a huge piece. If you don't know how to write, or if you're not feeling creative in that space, then consume. And if you're gonna be writing, you learn by reading. So read a book. No, I don't have any book recommendations. Yeah, I'm Jeff Gobeil. I've been doing stand-up comedy since 2022, and I also run the WPG Comedy Show's Instagram page. Hi, everyone.